Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first edition of Den of Fools. I hope this is broadcasting to you all. It's an improv meet stand-up panel show. I'm going to have lots of fun, so I'm going to introduce you to the guests. First of all, we've got John James Morris. Here's John James
Hello.
Morris.
Should remove my middle name, but hello.
Yeah, okay, so John Morris anyway. And then we've got DarrenJoe Watson.
Aha!
Simon Hall.
Hello.
And Ishi Khan.
Hello.
Right, okay, guys, can you just give yourselves a very quick introduction, starting off with John?
Hello, I am John. I'm an improviser and comedian from Nottingham. I'm a co-host of Late Stage Comedy and also run a task-based panel show called Larklord for Missing.
Brilliant. Okay, that's fantastic. And Larklord is really, really good. The first season's just finished, hasn't it, though, John?
Yeah, we finished on Sunday, but we're going to be back within 3 weeks because I realised lockdown wasn't going to end anytime soon.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Fantastic comedians / improvisers on the next 5 episodes.
Good. And I'm certain you can give us more info at the end as well. Okay, next up we've got Darren.
Aha! Yeah, my name is Darren Watson. I'm a plumber, and I filmed a few TV shows, and I was always firing back with one-liners. I know a lot of one-liners, and I think that's what's got me on the shows. And, I've been on Blind Date, Ninja Warrior, cracking jokes before I ran the course. Did one last year with John Bishops, was on stage with him at Media City. So, yeah, do a bit stand up one step at a time, see how it goes.
So, is Blind Date Ninja Warrior the one show?
I think it would be, yeah. They would be blind by the end of that, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a new thing for the next year.
That's good.
That would either be the worst date ever, or
Yeah.
like the best day for a blind guy.
Yeah, I think it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah.
Never see it coming.
One bloke actually went on with one leg, you know. Obviously,
Did he walk off with 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he didn't get very far. But
No.
he tried.
Yeah.
Do you go around in circles?
Good. Right, the pun's already flown. There is a pun section later on, but so do save some of them for later. Next up, we've got Simon Hall next. Okay, so Simon, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name's Simon, and I'm an alcoholic. No, wait, sorry, that's my other meeting. My name's Simon. I've been doing comedy for just over a year now, but just started my own show, the 27-minute comedy hour, where we try to cram an hour's worth of comedy into just 27 minutes. Do it every Friday at 9:30. It's good fun.
Yeah, and I've just posted that the link to that in the comments
awesome. Yeah, so
as
please
well.
do go check out my YouTube page. It's got all my stand-up on it. And yeah,
Okay.
that's about, Please go and check out Please go and subscribe.
Yeah, I suppose we should mention subscribe to everything as well. Subscribe to this as well. Okay, and then finally we've got Ishi.
Hello, I'm a stand-up comedian, and sometimes I'm a part-time elf. I'm part-time because it's only one ear that I have. I lost the other ones.
Oh dear.
It's
great.
nice to be here. So it's fun. I'm really looking forward to this actually because I'm not a punster, so that bit's a bit nerve-wracking for me, but also exciting because I don't know if what I've written makes sense. So hey, let's give it a go.
That's great. Okay, so we're going to start off with an improv game, and the first one is Guess the Guest.
Guess the guest.
Okay, so this is why you all need your blindfolds. Now, the person who's going to need the blindfold first, it's Darren, because Darren is going to be the person who's doing the guessing. That's it. And he's already covered up his head with a towel, I believe it is. So he's all ready for so he's ready for the Blind Date Ninja Warrior. I'm talking about blind date. Interesting enough, that is actually going to be the feature of this. It's going to be a dating show. So for the rest of you, I'm going to reveal your roles on the screen once I find them. So make a note of that. I'll give it up the that's long enough, I think, for everyone to read that. Okay. And this one completely coincidental because I did not know I really did not know when I came up with that one. Okay, anyway. Right, so Darren, you can take your blindfold off now.
Can I just tell you, I bought this in Spain. When I was last in Spain, I entered the World Tanning Championships and I got bronze.
Okay, so you've now got 3 questions to each contestant. Take it in turns, and then they're going to pretend to be in their role of a character or a person, and you've got to guess what it is after the 3 questions. If you can guess before, brilliant, go for it.
Right. Are you in the arts? Your job.
Okay, John, you need to address who it is to.
I'll ask.
I ask like a date. Ask like a dating show question, as if you are a presenter on the blind, contestant on Blind Date. Ask those kind of romantic questions.
Right. Ishi, question 1, contestant number 1. Your job. You work in the arts.
Wow.
I don't know what to think. I don't know what questions to think.
What sort of questions were you asked? Some of the romantic sort of questions.
Well, what I do could be considered great art. Do I sound sexy enough? I do play with some sharp instruments, and fire is involved. Do I sound sexy enough, by the way? Yes, so I would say that some would consider it quite an art, a feast for the eyes.
Right. I don't think I'll be getting anywhere today. Let me think. I'm trying to think of another question. You can give us an hand with the questions there, Denzil. I'm struggling now. Right, question number 2. John, are you British?
I have no nationality. I am Legion.
Oh, what? Sorry?
I am Legion.
All right. I struggle.
For we are many.
Okay, yeah. So that's it. We've got so obviously you can ask each contestant 3 questions. So you can come back to John. Yeah, you can come back to John later on. If you go to Simon next, then come back and.
All right. I'll come to Simon. Right. Have you been on TV recently?
Have I been on TV?
Yeah.
What sort of question do you think that is to ask? Honestly, we're trying to get on with stuff here. We're trying to get down to the bare facts. Would you just sit down and pay attention?
Take that as a no, then.
Get on with it.
Thinking of questions. Gonna never watch Mock the Week anyway, so.
The circuits are being overloaded by this nonsense.
I know
It's blind date. You're doing blind date questions.
Just a blind date question. So what sort of question would you expect someone to ask on Blind Date?
Well, I'll nick one of the questions. Right, I'll give it all to you this question. If you're an animal-ish in a bedroom, what animal would you be? And why?
Okay, so that question goes to Ishi.
Yeah.
Well, that is a very interesting question. I would say it would be quite rare. It would be quite rare, the sort of animal that I might adopt, unless, of course, I was a non-animal consuming type of person. But I tell you what can warm up your time in the bedroom is a little aperitif or an hors d'oeuvre, which I can show you how to prepare right now. Do I sound sexy enough?
You always do it. Can you have a guess?
Yeah, can I have a guess? Absolutely.
Is it Nigella Lawson?
That's close enough for me. Yes, absolutely. She is indeed a cookery show host. Well done.
All right. Good.
Yay!
Okay, so right, you've got So you've got 2 more people to ask.
No, so they've got one themselves, have they?
Yeah, each person's got their own role. So basically, you want to ask the same question to John and Simon, do you, as well?
So they're different people, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought
Yes.
it was just one person as a guest.
No.
We
That's
are
it. No.
three different people.
I know about that. Right, John, if you was a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
I have no need for vegetables. They overload my circuits.
Getting us the same theme there.
Uh-huh.
I'll ask the same question to Simon. If you was a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
I was a vegetable, I would be a big, hard carrot. And I would sit you down and give you a good lesson, boy. I'd give you a good seeing to after class.
Alright. Do you have any ideas, or do you want to ask another question?
No. I'll ask another question. Right. John, this is back to you. If you was a sport, what sport would you be and why?
The annihilation of the human race.
It's the same vibe I'm getting here. I don't know where we're going.
What kind of vibe are you getting? What do you think, John, or who do you think John is?
A bit, I don't know, a bit all in one with the universe sort of vibe, you know. I don't know. Higher power, higher being, higher.
I was built to be great.
A higher meaning, your religion or something, I don't know.
And with unchecked emotions.
Okay, right. What about Simon?
And the same question for Simon. If you was a sport, what sport would you be and why?
If I was a sport, I would be the noble sport of the kings. I would be polo, because there are far too many rules that you have to follow, and if you do not follow every single one of them, I will put you in detention until the end of the year. You naughty little boy, now sit down!
Sounds like it's a teacher for Simon.
It is indeed a teacher trying to control an unruly class.
I know
It sounds a bit hype.
Yeah, okay, well, John actually was an evil robot.
Oh, I never would have got that.
No.
I thought it would have been more obvious.
It's obvious when you know the answers.
You could have said, I am an evil robot.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it would have been more obvious within the parameters of the game.
Yeah, it's true. That would have been helpful.
We could just say what we were. There was no point to any of that.
No, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, okay.
Mind you, talking about robots, did you hear about C-3PO? He had a friend who always used to take shortcuts. R2-D2.
That's why he's here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's here for the puns and nothing but
Milton Jones in the corner.
Hey, talking about Star Wars, Darth Vader had a corrupt rubber taxi laser.
Good. Save that one, Darren, because there's going to be a Star Wars special on this, because luckily Star Wars Day falls on a Tuesday. So May the 4th, there is going to be a Star Wars special of Den of Fools, if we're still going back then. Anyway, next round is...
I didn't expect that.
Okay, and this round is I'm going to give you topics, and then you're just going to come up off the top of your head, sort of like things you didn't expect this person to say. Okay, this is very much like the mock of the week, things that I wouldn't hear. Okay, so the first topic I'm going to give you, unexpected lines in a romance novel. I'll let people go whichever order you want to find interesting lines.
Oh, Mr. Darcy, I didn't know you were into buggery.
Definitely unexpected.
And he slipped into her room, pulled back her sheets, and whispered delicately in her ear, "Fuck me, you've got big knockers!"
Oh,
As
well.
the couple stood upon the windswept cliff, he looked her in the eyes. Fuck off!
Oh, so I thought we were. Oh, so you wanted a romantic relationship. I was just after a fuck.
Okay. Has anyone got any more, or shall I go to another topic?
I'm happy with that.
We're friends with benefits, and the benefits are we're no longer friends.
Non-friends.
What about and he slipped his hand sensuously down and started jacking himself off. He said to himself, "Yes, I am self-partnering."
Well, at least that's the only one which actually sticks to the rules of lockdown. Isn't
Well,
it?
I suppose he could have been with Pamela Henderson.
And as my handsome man finally came to climax, he screamed out in silence, "You're on mute," I told him.
Okay, that's
Welcome
brilliant.
to my boudoir. I'm asexual.
Okay, I think probably we've exhausted that one for now. Next one. Unexpected comments in a gardening show. What wouldn't you expect someone to say in a gardening show?
Well, this really is a lovely bush, and she's got nice tits and ass too.
You dropped your children off at the wrong nursery.
Well, now I see why they call you Titmarsh.
Nice. Oh, such perfect arid land. Where else would you find it? That's it, team. We're done. There's nothing we can do here. Let's go.
Who called the plumber? It's not that type of link.
Okay, that's great. I think that'll do. We'll come back and revisit some of those later on. This right. Next one we've got is everything's a question. Let me just find a video for that. I should be more organised.
Everything's a question?
Okay, so this is a nice little improv game. Basically, where the aim of the game, we're going to have 2 contestants at a time. So I'm going to remove a couple of people from the stream. So let's start off with Ishi and Simon, and then if you don't get the, if you can't answer a question, if you can't ask a question, then you have to die, and we bring someone else on. So you have to ask everything you say has got to be a question. So we need a theme. And the theme is going to be you're in a restaurant and one of you is a waiter and the other one is ordering. So choose which one you want to be.
Are you ready to order?
What have you got on the menu?
Does soup sound good?
What sort of soup?
What sort would you like?
What kind of vegetable is in season right now?
What kind of vegetable isn't in season right now? I mean, are cabbages?
What sort of cabbages?
How many sorts of cabbages are there?
What, don't you know about all the cabbages?
You know, no, I don't know about all the cabbages. Tell me about them.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Darren, you carry on then with questions. Yes, I had to kick Simon. That wasn't a proper question.
Okay, that's what happened. I was like, what's going on? No. Okay.
I see soup's no longer on the menu. I wiped it off earlier.
Okay, Darren, sorry, that wasn't a question though. So
All right, I'll continue with it.
yeah, I'll let you have one more go. You got to ask questions.
All right. So she's the who's who? Am I the waiter?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Am I the waiter?
What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a nice tuxedo as always.
Okay, sorry, Darren, that was not.
What
Yeah,
kind?
no,
What
no,
does
that was
that
a
tell
question.
you about
Hold
the
on.
role?
Okay, right. So there we go, John. You're taking over.
What are you doing with those turnips?
What would you like me to do with them?
Would you like to insert them someplace?
What are you offering?
What about the soup?
What soup?
What's that yellow-coloured liquid over there?
What that?
What is it?
Okay, I think that's probably about it. I think that's as far as we can go. Well done, everyone. You're really, really exhausted. The soup there.
I wanted to say send it up on the walls. Look, yellow soup.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
Good.
Yellow
Good.
soup.
Yeah.
Don't eat yellow soup.
Okay, because it's not butternut squash, is it?
No.
Might be a sweet corn
Okay.
chowder.
Okay. So yeah, that was everything's a question. Now the next bit we're going to do is a little bit of the pre-prepared material. Okay.
Don't break the illusion and tell the audience that.
That's an illusion. Well, that's it. Okay. Yeah.
Never been a joke in my life.
Yeah, we can tell that watching your stand-up sets. But
Stand up, sit
Just a
down.
minute.
it's just a minute. So you get 1 or 2 minutes to talk about particular subjects. We're going to choose the subjects.
Just for the fun.
Okay.
Lovely moustache.
Yeah, this is really good. Okay, so the first subject we're going to do schools. So who's got some material prepared on schools? Okay, Darren, if you want to.
So here we go. Brace yourself. Mind at school. I had a bit of mixed time at school. I never thought I'd be back at school so late in life. Here I am in my 40s. I was back at school last weekend learning to make ice cream. Yeah, I was at Sunday school. It was at a mixed school. My first day at school was terrible. My parents dropped me off at the wrong nursery. There I was, surrounded by trees and shrubs. I remember the school, though, was struggling financially. Yeah, they needed help, so they put an advertisement out, seeing if anybody wanted to sponsor them. IKEA took it up. Yeah, IKEA sponsored our school. The only problem was assembly took ages. Yeah, I was terrible at school. I was hit and miss with some subjects, though. But I always blame one teacher for not teaching me properly. Yeah, she never taught me properly, one teacher. Mistake.
Hey.
I love sport, though. I love sport. I could have been great at football if it just wasn't for 2 things which let me down. Just 2 things. Unfortunately, they were my feet. Yeah, at school, I wouldn't say I struggled with the questions. It was more I had trouble with the answers. But the parents, they always did the best. The parents always did the best for me. I remember they tried to help me once. They hired a teacher to give me extra lessons after school because I was struggling so much. Thinking, Darren, this will help you. You know, I had a teacher, but every time he come round, he kept farting. Yeah, what a smelly tutor. I was good at drama, though. I was good at drama. I love playtime. I remember, though, I did well in one class. I remember the first day of a levitation class, I went straight to the top of the class. I remember the teacher, she kept saying, reach for the stars, Darren, reach for the stars. In the maths class, though, one lad who came, he always stunk the room out. I remember it. Everybody used to sit miles away from him, but the teacher always used to give him an award. And always gave him an award every week, as long as he didn't put his hand up in class. I always remember there was a bit of controversy, though, at school. Remember the caretaker got caught nicking off when he was meant to be at work with a teacher who was meant to be teaching our class. We all wondered where they were, you know. And he had a teacher and the caretaker, he got caught with the school's ugliest teacher. Yeah, gross misconduct. There we go. That's me.
Yay!
That's well done. Okay. Has anyone else got anything prepared on schools? Oh, yeah.
I do.
There we go. Okay. Go for it.
So schools have been closed for close to a year now. I've just got to wonder, why didn't this happen when I was in school? Do you know who I most feel sorry for? Bullies. It must be so difficult right now to be a bully. Having to describe to someone how to put their own head in the toilet and flush. Having to use Amazon Prime to send stink petals to people's houses. Forced to use iZettles just to take people's lunch money.
I love it.
I'll wait for Ishi to finish.
Everyone does normally.
You can't have a bum and tit on my set with someone else's joke. Hopefully kids are back in school when they get vaccinated, so bullies can fulfill the historic British rite of passage, thumping the injection site so hard it scars for life. I wonder, maybe this situation has flipped the traditional bullied rule on its head. Maybe it's now the nerds who can inflict the pain. COVID-19, revenge of the nerds. Inflicting pain years before their interest in Dungeons and Dragons turned them all into BDM-obsessed perverts. I see how you're laughing when I hack into your Zoom and turn you into a cat. The IT nerds now have the high ground, Anakin. Able to hack into some poorly password-protected account and send their lunch money back. Able to take control of a bully's computer and boot up some website they're far too young to see, like MySpace. Tristan, why are you sharing Mike Ashley? Wasn't me, miss, I promise. That's it, you're in detention. Go sit up in the bath and think about what you've done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Mind you, if you're sat in the bath, you might get a tap on the shoulder. If you're sat in the bath, you might get a tap on the shoulder.
Very good plumbing joke there. That's brilliant. Really, really good. That, yeah, very good, John. Enjoyed
Very
that.
good.
Okay. So
Well,
the next topic.
I'm actually a teacher.
Okay.
So I know a little bit on schools, you know. But no, I was just going to say this, right? Because like I'm a teacher because like my mum's really proud of me for being a teacher because like you know I followed in her footsteps. Well, you know, like sort of like you know she's a primary school teacher and I'm a proper school teacher. But I don't think she's a very good teacher, right? Because she gave me some advice. She said to me, Simon, always make the instructions you give the kids really explicit. So in the next lesson, I said, do the fucking worksheet, you little cunts! She said it wasn't what she meant. The Ofsted inspector said it overshadowed the entire visit, really. But there you go. That's what I got on schools.
Fantastic! Yes. So you felt really easily into that role of the controlling the unruly classroom. Then you were just being you.
Yeah, I mean, literally, yeah. What I look forward to doing again on the 8th. I'm just gonna mercilessly bully them to make up for all of that entire term that I've missed of being mean to students. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Wonderful.
And they talk about those teachers that are on a power trip. That's me. Oh yeah, I'm making your life shit for no reason.
Oh goodness.
Right. Okay, so yeah, we are going to do another Just a Minute later on in the show. I think we've got a couple more topics to come up for that. So, right, we're going to try another little improv game. Okay, and this is.
Game backwards the.
That's right. This is. This basically it's a backwards interview. So the way this works is we're going to have two of you doing the interview, but it's going backwards. So the person who starts off is actually saying their farewells and saying thank you for the interview, and then we're going to find out what the interview is about. Okay, so who
So
actually
have we got to go answer then question?
Yeah, answer
Throughout the
then
interview,
question.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's it. But you can also play on how you want to imbibe it. So okay, so who wants to go for this? Ishi looked excited at this concept.
I hate this game so much,
Okay.
So scary.
but I would do it because I've done it before.
Okay, so we're going to try.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to do it. I really want to
Yeah,
do
okay,
this. I wanna have a go
absolutely.
at
So,
this.
I'll back out if the other three want to do it.
yeah, no, I'm saying we just need two people.
I'll let
Oh, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
let the other two do it as
Yeah,
well.
that's it. Yeah, so it's going to be Ishi and Simon and okay, John. Do you want to suggest a topic? What they're going to be interviewing about?
Ishi's going for a job in robotics.
Job in robotics. Okay, so here we go. I'll just remove people from the stream. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Right, away you go.
Thank you so much for having me here today. I've really enjoyed this.
Thank you so much for coming. It's been a pleasure speaking to you all afternoon.
Well, yeah, I did kind of have some experience with robotics, if you count an automated game.
And what about your sex life?
Oh, yes. Well, I think I would love this job because it would really play to my strengths, and it would be very helpful for the company to have me.
And do you think I'd be able to take you away for long weekends on my company jet?
So I've had a lovely journey here. Thank you. Your directions were perfect.
So you found your way all right out of the broom cupboard in which we had sex earlier.
Okay, so yes, so this is the bit where I pretend not to know you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've never met before. That's what you tell him.
I think that's probably about it. Well done, everyone. Yeah, that's very good.
Did that work?
Oh, it was. I know it's a tough game,
Yeah, I
isn't
thought
it?
you
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is a bit I think people have been waiting for expectantly, and this is actually going to be the. Once I can find the video.
Oh.
It's a pandemic.
Hey.
That's right.
Oh,
It's a witty pun. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So we've got a nice little. Let me bring up the. So we're going to just. I know that some of you will prepared some puns. Others might not have done. So the topic for the puns is pets. So okay. So pun off.
I'll just start, shall I? Well, our girlfriend used to do bird impressions. She used to watch me like a hawk.
Well, I don't know about animal puns, but did anyone hear about the crime that was solved the other day by the horse? Like police, it bit the attacker of this woman, right? And the police found a hair between the horse's teeth. That they got DNA evidence. When asked in an interview if the evidence was reliable, the police said it came straight from the horse's mouth.
Hey.
I realise now I've written 3 one-liners.
It doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
what you're
matter too
getting
much.
now.
Yeah.
Every house that I go to, there's a pet just lies there all the time doing nothing. It's a car pet. Hey, did you hear about that cat caught COVID-19? Don't ask me how.
Okay. Ishi, do you?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm not sure if this is going to make sense. So, this is wisdom from a cat. Never taking whiskers on the side of caution. Get it? Sure, life may be perfect, but it may be more of a dog's life, lacking purpose. Be more provocative. That's no catastrophe, especially with 9 lives.
Well done.
My friend's
Perfect.
my friend's wife got so angry that he used to let their dog sleep in the bed that she kicked him out. He's in the doghouse.
Hey.
My last girlfriend fell out on me when we went to Blackpool. Fell out on me just for throwing pebbles in the sea, but she did love that dog. My last girlfriend fell out with me for putting ginger in the curry. Mind you, she did love that cat.
How's this round format going, Denzil?
Is it? John, do you want to try your...
Do you want me to just give me all of the ones I've written?
Yeah, you might as well do it. Yeah.
Cool. I used to have a Syrian hamster, though Priti Patel made me send her back. Turns out she was a Syrian refugee hamster. Dogs are man's best friend because they're not quite ready to be in a relationship. Don't you hate it when you have to carry little baggies around with you to pick up shit? Well, that's what happens when you date a girl with IBS.
Oh, that's a stinker.
I know they say, don't they, that a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. But I tried that, and now I'm banned from pets at home.
Okay, looking at that.
What's
Simon actually.
Oh, I've got one more. Can I go?
Yep.
Number 1 film that makes cat owners call in behaviour specialists.
Yeah, go.
Hairspray. Does that make sense?
Ishi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, not quite.
Oh, it's a bit iffy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, hairspray, as in spray, cats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
spray. Oh, sugar.
Where do birds go for their morning coffee? Nest Cafe.
Right, and winner there just by a whisker was Simon.
Hey.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I think that round probably needs a little bit of work, probably a bit more explanation next time we play this. We are playing with we'll be back in 2 weeks' time if people want to tune in and see a slightly more polished show. Okay.
Oh, you're so polite, Denzil.
I round up, you lot. I told you, one joke each, then another joke, then I decide.
Just 2 puns. I said 2. How hard can it be?
I didn't expect that.
We've got another round of I didn't expect that because it went so well last time. Okay, what do we do? A doctor said what? So, things you wouldn't expect a doctor to say.
I've got good news. Oh, no, wait. Your COVID test is positive.
Come in, sit down, listen to all the aches and pains I have in my life, and you will definitely feel better by the time you leave.
If I do this, does it hurt? Oh, okay, I'll use more lube next time.
Well, actually, there has been some evidence of homeopathic medicine working.
I always carry red pens. It's in case I need to draw blood.
I think anti-vaxxers.
Go on, John, you
No.
go.
I was just going to say, I think anti-vaxxers should get stabbed.
What do you mean you didn't understand my note? It is written perfectly legibly.
Yes, with 7 years and a degree, do you really think I have time to learn handwriting? No! Are we ready to start the surgery? Just one thing I missed off the CV. I can't stand the sight of blood.
And which bit of him am I cutting out first?
What are you doing with that deck of playing cards? Oh, I thought it was a different type of theatre.
Oh, here, madam, we've got your prescription. Yes, all your tablets have arrived. That's right. Just sit there and watch me down them.
Now, Mr. Johnson, I understand you're having some problems in the bedroom. Now, if you'd just like to pull down your trousers. I know, have a look a little. What's the little problem? Oh, what's the little problem with the little winky? Is it the winky that little performing for you?
That sounds... that's absolutely brilliant. Okay, how about this then? On the basis, the pubs are reopening in May, so unexpected things to hear in a pub toilets.
The beer at this Wetherspoons is really nice.
Should Sarah's mum advertise in these toilets?
Oh, I love that they have no loo roll here. It just means that we can pass papers under the cubicle. It's so much fun.
Oh, these toilets are really nice.
All right.
Now, when you say...
Sorry, go on, John. Sorry, Simon. Was it Simon? Yeah.
Now, when you say glory hole...
Oh, it's so nice to have the pubs open again. I've really missed the smell of stale piss.
Ishi, you come around my house anytime, you can smell it for free.
Have you got
on that note? Sorry,
have
Simon,
you got a pound? Because there is one way to guarantee that we don't have a baby is to buy a condom from the machine in the toilets of a pub.
If you can put the pound coin in the machine, then you've got a good chance of getting pregnant. If you can't even manage that, yeah. Okay, so that's great. Let's have a look where we're going for next. Right, we're going to go and try this
The
game.
good, the bad, and the ugly advice.
Okay, so for this we're going to give some advice. I need 3 of you for this. One person's going to be giving good advice, one person is going to be giving bad advice, one's going to give really, really bad, worst possible advice. So who wants to play in this game?
I'll watch yourself then, I think.
You want to watch that, do you, Darren?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, Darren, in which case, I want you to just tell us a quick problem, and they're going to give you advice.
So we're experts on the topic, aren't we?
Pardon?
We're experts on the topic.
You're experts on the topic, absolutely. So we've got...
I can say the word expert.
Yeah.
I've got an ingrowing toenail. What shall I do?
Okay, so Ishi, do you want to give the good advice, Simon, the bad?
Sorry, I didn't hear what that was.
It's an ingrowing toenail.
Oh, okay.
So you're giving good advice about ingrowing toenail. Simon, I want to give bad advice. And John, you're going to give ugly advice, really bad advice. Okay, go for it.
Oh, well, I'm really sorry to hear that that's happening. It must be really painful for you. I would suggest calling a chiropodist.
Okay, Simon?
Have you thought about doing anything for the pain? Some narcotics?
Okay, so John's got to be worse than narcotics.
Has kicking the bath fixed it?
Okay. Right. So now I'm going to seek a little bit of advice from you, but we're going to reverse who does what. So this time it's going to be John giving the good, Ishi giving the bad, and Simon giving the Oakley advice. And the problem I want helping with is I've got a really, really dodgy toilet, and I'm not quite sure how to how to flush it.
Try removing the U-bend and seeing if anything's clogged up there.
Okay, thank you. Good advice, Ishi.
I would say just take some more water and pour it down and stick the toilet seat down, jump up and down on it, let the house fucking flood. Who gives a toss? Come on, you could claim on the insurance.
Okay, so this is going to be, that's the bad. So Simon, you've got to make it really bad. Yeah, how can you make it uglier than that?
I would just, once it's filled to the brim, cling film it up, board up the bathroom, then in a couple of years move when the smell gets too bad.
Okay, yeah, that's brilliant. Okay, now the next problem. Darren, do you have another problem you want helping with?
I'm thinking of going slightly bold. Any advice?
Okay, for this one, again, we're going to have, let's see, Simon giving good, John giving bad, Ishi giving really bad, ugly advice. So Simon, go ahead.
Well, there are a number of natural remedies, but really, Darren, the best thing you can do is just embrace it and be proud of who you are.
Slather some peanut butter on it and go walk in a flock of pigeons.
Okay, and then the ugly advice?
Well, I would find a hedgehog because they're quite free. They're outside right now. And then I would skin the hedgehog and I would just like stick that onto your head.
Punk look.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, that would work very well. Okay, well done, guys.
Cheap wig.
So, right, we're going to play
animal abuse, though. I am definitely calling the RSPCA if anyone starts rocking.
My soul hurts.
I just put a rabbit on, and from a distance,
If Lady
might think it
Gaga
was a
rocks
hat.
up to her next gig with like a blaming you issue.
hedgehogs might like that. You know.
Don't try this at home.
You might get spiked.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows that hedgehogs like relaxed blues or country music. Okay, they're not listening to Gaga. They're listening to the chilled stuff.
Okay, but if Darren rocks up at his next comedy gig, in fact, if we watch Blind Date and there's a guy wearing a hedgehog on his head next month, we know. Okay,
I'm
so
vegan, by the way. Don't do this.
so's the hedgehog. I don't see what the problem is. Anyway, right, we're going to play one more game. This is just a minute. So this is going to ruin the illusion again. This is where people might already have an idea or inkling of a topic. John doesn't like it when I do that.
Just a minute.
Okay, just in case people are wondering, I will get better voiceovers. This is the introductory show. I haven't managed to steal anyone's voices yet. So, okay, so
It's good. I think it's good. What's wrong with it? Just
it's a dodgy voiceover guy. That's why I can't get.
I don't know.
It
The keeps cutting out for me.
Oh, does it?
Sorry, I told you I couldn't do any better.
Right. Okay. So, this topic is going to be furry friends.
Yay! Okay, so I am also fluent, as well as English, I'm also fluent in Punjabi and cat. I thought it was only fair, given that my cat's gone to the trouble of learning Punjabi. In fact, she's better at it than I am. I mean, she knows where's the ball in Punjabi, right? Kitte ball. Oh, there she goes. Her ears have just perked up. She knows that, yes. What else was I going to tell you about her? Yes, so, okay. So, and she'll look at me when I'll go, where's the ball? Kitte ball. And she'll look at me as if to say, well, it's in your paw. How can you not see that right now? So it seems like just yesterday that I got her, right? She was a tiny little fur ball that fit in the palm of two hands. And And she was so wonderful with the loudest roar ever, right? She's got different roars for different things that happen to her. So she fits in the palm of my hand. And the advice was to introduce her to the environment slowly. So like each room needs to be introduced to her slowly. I called it orienteering. And I know it makes my house sound like a mansion, which to be fair, it's not. It's actually a palace. To her, as is demonstrated this morning, actually, as she was sprawled across the bed in the sunshine, and I had to go, "Oh, hello, Your Majesty, if there's anything that I might deliver to you today." And she went, yes. So, yes, it is more of a palace to her. And then, oh, yes, I wanted to tell you about the orienteering. So I'd introduce her to each room gradually, and then I'd hold her in my hand, and with the other hand, I'd flick the light switch on and off, and I'd go on, off, say, "Look, light, off, light, dark, day, night." And then I'd turn the kitchen tap on and I'd play with it with my paws, and she followed, and I'd turn it on, off. I said, "Look, water, on, off. See, Mummy is God." So now, of course, she goes looking outside when it's raining, really wanting to go out, but it's like cold and damp and wet, and she doesn't want that. So she looks at all the rain coming down and she goes, "Meow. Well, if you're God, turn that off then, will you?" Oh gosh, is that a minute? Because I've got a bit more.
That's about a minute. Yeah.
Okay, that's great then. Great. Okay, thank you.
Well done. Okay, so we've got two more topics. We've got anyone got anything on hobbies?
Well, that was my hobby, so I did.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay, very good.
Hobbies. What are my hobbies? Booze. Yeah, did we all see Boris's announcement yesterday? Apparently, we can see the end of social distancing on the 21st of June. I mean, I've never seen a nation go, "Yeah, fucking right," quite so loudly before. Regardless if it's June 21st or October 31st, I cannot wait until we get back to the pubs. It's going to be so messy. We shall drink to Valhalla and back. We shall line the streets with rivers of vomit, and we'll travel from pub to pub by canoeing down the pathways. That's great. I cannot wait. But my concern is, after 3 lockdowns, my body shape can only be described as a depressed Jigglypuff. Don't get me wrong. I joined in with the fitness craze during the first lockdown. I exercised to Joe Wick once. I got myself a bike, then remembered hills existed. I even brought myself a skipping rope. I thought skipping, it will be easy. It's just a little hop, then a flick of the wrist. And if one part of my body had been utilised during lockdown, it was my wrist.
Oh dear.
Now I'll give you a piece of advice if you've not attempted to skip before. Don't. I did one little jump, pulled a hitherto unused muscle, hit the deck and sent the garden gnome flying and caused the cat to do a frightened shit. 2 lockdowns later, and any attempts at being healthy have gone the way of Gina Carano's career. I really cannot wait until we return to the pubs and the clubs. But if others have been as inactive as I have, it's going to look like maintenance season at Fraggle Rock.
Hey.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
That's great. Brilliant. Good stuff. Okay. And I think we've got one more topic. Has anyone got anything on religion?
Oh, well, I've been thinking about Jesus.
I'm looking like Jesus at the same time. I've been growing your hair long, especially.
I've been thinking about Jesus, my child. I'm just a very spiritual person. No, I'm not. I've been thinking about Jesus, but not because I'm religious. I just like the idea of having superpowers. Like I've been thinking, right? Yeah, if I was Jesus and I came back now in the second coming, yeah, like what job would I do? Just for shits and giggles, I think it'd be funny to be a sommelier. Like Jesus is a wine expert. You don't even need to write the joke there. That's just funny. That's just funny. But no, if I was Jesus, I'd come back as an athlete. Yeah. Yeah. Right, because think about it. Yeah. All you got to do to win a gold medal in the Olympics is swim like 100 meters in about 45 seconds. Jesus could walk that. But no, like, I think you'd find the world a confusing place if he came back today. Because, like, think about it. When he was last about, all he had to do to get followers, stand on a mount, bleat about the meek. Yeah. Nowadays, right, to get followers, what have you got to do? Got on the old social media, haven't you? Yeah. Could you imagine Jesus on the socials? Jesus on Twitter, he would get crucified. Like, because he'd post some like perfectly innocuous shit, like love thy neighbor, right? Yeah, and some geezer called like Angry Darren, like at really Angry Darren. You know, like he's so angry about the state of Britain that his profile picture is both a bulldog and a Union flag. You know those guys, right? And he says, "Oh yeah, it's all right for you to say, but if you actually considered the economic impact of actually loving thy neighbor." Right, and Jesus will say back to Angry Darren, he'll say, "It is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven." Now Angry Darren will say, "You fucking socialist! Oh, what you bloody socialists don't realise that if all the rich people leave, who will give us jobs? God, you bloody Britain-hating left-wing loony!" Like, and that will be Jesus's one foray into social media. He'd be a failure. There you go.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. So yeah, we are right. We're coming up to the end of the show. So that's it. An hour has flown by, hasn't it? So obviously, people want to tell you where can we see you next? Let's start off. Ishi, do you want to say where you're next on?
Oh, yes, I do. So if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at Ishi2Funny, you'll find details of a gig I'm doing for International Women's Day on Friday the 5th. It's going to be a fun party. It's open to all genders. That's one I've got in the diary. And before then, this Saturday night, I'm on George Coppen's Fun Night, which is also going to be super fun because, yes, it was a bit naughty last time I was on it.
Oh, it's like you're back on already.
Yes, I know. What can I say? Apparently, I've got to behave, but I'm not sure that will happen. Just follow me on my socials and I post everything on there anyway. So, yeah.
Okay, that's great. Right. John?
Hello. So I'm launching with Kitty Messalina a stand-up night on the 1st, 3rd and 5th Tuesday of every month, starting in March, where we get some fantastic comedians. We give them the space to try out some new material, put some new acts on, whilst we're still stuck in this lockdown. It's looking like it's going to be a fantastic evening. We'll have a live audience. You'll be able to hear laughter, and you're going to be able to see some fantastic acts. It's called Late Stage Comedy. You can find us on Facebook if you add Late Stage Comedy Club, and Twitter it's just Late Stage Comedy. Any chance you've teched and managed to get the poster up?
I couldn't work out how to actually put it on the screen share. Sorry, I know there is a way, but I've not done screen share before, so I can try it, but I can't guarantee this will work at all.
I mean, it's up to you, but
yeah, let's gamble.
Let's gamble.
Well, you wouldn't want to make the show look unprofessional, would you?
This is all my fault, so I forgot to send it to Denzil, and I forgot to use it on my own show on Sunday, which is called Lark Lord, which we will return in 2 weeks on
Yeah.
Sunday. I cannot remember what the date is. March 14th, I
Yeah,
think.
no, I don't have permission, unfortunately. It's a brand new laptop I bought especially for this show, and I
How can you not have permission?
I haven't set up permission from Google. It's all very
Oh,
complex
that's
stuff. It's like, Chrome needs permission from the Apple Mac and everything. It's all sorts of complex things. Anyway, chaotic show. It's a good start. I
will say, at late stage, Ishi's a headline on the 4th of May.
Yes.
And I cannot wait for that. I hope she's got some Star Wars based material.
Star Wars base.
It's May the 4th, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
Yes. And the Yoda.
But naturally, you can come watch an hour and then come watch Dinner Falls. You don't have to. You don't have to miss Dinner Falls late stage.
Okay, that's great. Fantastic.
Ishi, you said I'll be Yoda, getting the one key thing that everybody knows about Yoda wrong, which is that he speaks backwards.
Oh, yes.
Yoda.
There's literally the one thing you need to do in order to be Yoda is speak backwards. And you said I'll be Yoda.
Yes, true.
You've got to do your
giving it
entire
away.
time set as Yoda.
Yoda comedy would be terrible because the punchline would be the first thing he says every time.
But then you got to try to work out what the joke is.
Why the long face? Or horse walks into a bar?
I think that's a concept for the entire show there. Ishi's Edinburgh special.
Yoda be joking.
Reversed.
How to be a rubbish Yoda. Speak. Forget the one thing that he's known for. Which is
I think everyone didn't hear my show title. Yoda be joking.
Okay. So Darren, I know you've got possible some TV appearances in the pipe.
Yeah, meant to be filming one in March, but I'll let you know near the time how that goes. It's been cancelled from January already, but yeah, to be honest, this is all new to me, Zoom. It's just been a year out, so it's all new. But if anybody wants to invite me on the show and give me notice, I'll put my name down. But I have got a channel on Facebook, DarrenJoe Watson, with I put jokes on it and I put like TV appearances and my gigs, what I've done. And I've just uploaded my Ninja Warrior run where I'm telling jokes first onto YouTube. And again, it's DarrenJoe Watson.
Yeah, really. That's
with my first ever gig on it as well is on YouTube there as well.
Yeah.
And from the Frog and Bucket. So yeah, so that's it. So if anybody wants to invite me on the show, I'll try and Zoom. It's new for me, this. So that's it. That's everything.
That's brilliant. Okay, good stuff. It'll come up. It's really funny.
Thanks. Cheers.
Okay, and then Simon.
The 27-minute comedy hour every Friday. We do it's like half an hour of comedy, and it's all like topical games based on stuff people have been saying about news stories on social media. Like we take tweets and things that people have been saying and take the piss out of the people who've been saying them. That's pretty much it.
Okay, and I'm going to put that video back up in the comments as well.
Oh yeah, check the link for the YouTube page, or you can literally search the 27-minute comedy hour on any form of social media, and you will find us.
You're on
I'll look it up tonight, Simon.
TikTok, Instagram.
Oh, you actually are.
Twitter.
Bebo.
No, not on
MySpace.
Bebo, to be fair. Yeah, all the important ones, the ones that people actually use. And Twitch, we're on Twitch. We go out live on
Bebo.
That's
all right.
cool.
Well.
Okay, that's great. Thanks everyone coming. I've got a couple of appearances as well. I'm actually going to be my alter ego Queen Elizabeth is turning up on John Morris's late night show next Tuesday.
I should have maybe led with the fact that you were on it.
I can remove you from the broadcast at any time.
On the opening night, are you on the opening night next Tuesday?
Opening night, yeah.
Opening night, yeah.
Tuesday, yeah.
The one I really want people to come to.
Yeah, that's it. Man, you haven't seen this. They probably wouldn't want to watch me dressed up as the Queen or anything, but yeah.
I can confirm it is excellent, and you should come and watch it.
Yeah. Okay. And then Den of Fools is back 2 weeks' time. It's alternate Tuesdays. Because I'm not that much of a glutton for punishment to do it every single week, but yeah, it should be good fun. Next time we've got Alex Leam, who happens to be the headliner on John Morris's show next week, which is going to be good. We've got Katie Brown on it as well. Who else have we got? We've got Julian Lee, one of the UK pun champions, going to be on that. So that's going to be really, really good gig. And I can't remember who the fourth. Oh yeah, Michael Douglas is going to be on this one. He was on Lark Lord with you, John. I think it was the
Michael's
first episode.
lovely.
Yeah, Michael is. I did a bit of improv
Good
training
improviser.
with him. Yeah, I did the course with him. It was really good fun. So it'll be an exciting show that. So tune in 2 weeks' time. Thanks everyone for listening. Let's see whether I can muck up the final sharing of the closing video and end on time or not. We'll see. One final rim.
One final rim.
Yeah, absolutely. End credits, and I will see you all soon.
All right,